Welcome back, YouTubers and supporters, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and stay tuned for more crazy content. In this week's video, I'm going to replace my 2013 Audi A4 B8.5 door trim with this 2012 Audi S4 B8. Use a T20 key to remove the bolt that's on the bottom right here. Let's get the trim tools and pop this out, and we're gonna unscrew another T20 bolt at the back and another one at the top right here. We can now pop out the carbon fiber trim, which was originally wood, but I had it replaced with carbon fiber. Now we're gonna look at another T25 and another one right there. Before you act like an ape, you have to use the prying tools to pop out the clips behind it, because you don't want to break the hinges and the clips behind here. I'll show you an overview of what you're supposed to do before removing the trim. That way you can see a visual representation of how to remove it, these clips and hinges, without breaking them. So you're going to grab your prying trim tools and you're going to locate this little wedge right here. I'm going to see if I can zoom it in. So you see that? You're going to wedge the prying tool in there. I'm going to zoom out now. And then all you got to do is put force, and it comes off like that. It's easy. It's that simple. There's going to be one right here. And then one right here. One right here. And then that one. And you got one right here. Another one down here. There's gonna be another one up the top right here. Okay. That should be it. Disconnect this wire right here. I'm gonna pop this off. Then once this is hanging out like that, you're gonna pull out. We're gonna lift this purple tab up, and then that's it. The door panel is now disconnected. Now I'm going to remove the accessories. We're going to carefully remove this. Start using a T25 to remove all these screws. We've now removed all the screws in here to remove the front handlebar and the locking mechanism. And as soon as we're removing pieces like this, we're going to start transporting it to the other door trim. The next thing you're going to do is just disconnect the wires from the door handle, because we need to pass the wires through this little hole right here. The next step is you're going to push this tab inward so you can pull this under. how beautiful it looks. Now let's align it in place. Clip on the lock. Now that I clipped it on in place, we can now connect the module back. Alright, we have it laid on top right here. We can then slowly push. Now that we carefully put the trim back in place, all the clips are flushed in, as you can tell. Now we just gotta screw it on from the bottom right here, and then the 2 screws that go in here, and then the rest. And now for the finishing touches. Oh, that is so badass. So badass. Each of the clip patterns for each single door. Here's a picture right here on each of the locations for the clips. Now that the left side is completed, we can now go on to the right side. And voila, there it is. I still need to replace a couple pieces like the bottom trim because it's all scratched up. The speaker cover because I bought the Red Magma one from the S4. And I still need to add the sun screen cover. And the memory seats as well. And the module that goes down there. And I'm going to give you a pretty good hint for the future. That's the CVT transmission. The mount is gone, and I'm about to drop the subframe as I already got 2 of the bolts out. You can tell for next futures videos, it's going to be pretty epic, so please subscribe and stay tuned for more crazy content. See you in the next one.